I'm no longer creating a personal brand, not because I don't want to, but because I got sucked in and obsessed with it, and it destroyed things that I love. And in this video, we are going to explore that topic in a bit more detail and look at a solution. My head is absolutely burnt to a crisp because it's been about 35 degrees here in the UK. I've actually got tan lines from my glasses. There's a huge trend online right now about building a personal brand. If you flick on YouTube about online businesses, you'll see personal brand everywhere, getting millions of views across the whole landscape. People will tell you to find a niche, to define your audience, to choose a core message to share with your fans, your audience. And I got really drawn in and sucked into this, and it completely destroyed the things that I care about. So like many of you that may be watching this video, the goal when I first started creating content and trying to build online was all about freedom. It was about creating space and time for me to experience more stuff with my family and the people I care about and get the most out of life. And ironically, by focusing and obsessing over building this personal brand, I neglected the very things and the very reasons that got me started in the first place. Not only was I not creating time to spend with my family because I was consumed by creating and designing and overanalyzing this personal brand, the time I did spend with them, I was tired and I was stressed and miserable, and I was probably no good to be around either. So something had to change. You see, I've always created videos on YouTube. This channel's years old, and I've put stuff out there whether it's got views or not because I enjoy the process. And by forcing a message, by trying to force a personal brand with a core principle behind it, that sucked the joy out of creating content for me. Rather than just talking about things that I wanted to talk about and explore, I found myself using tools like ChatGPT just to think of topics that will fit this particular niche that I was trying to drill into. And basically, I got to a point where I just said, fuck this. I want to enjoy the process. I want to feel less stressed. I want to spend time with my family and make a difference. And that is basically going to be the direction for this channel moving forward. We're not going to force a particular niche. We're not going to force a particular message. What we are going to do is focus on creating content that I want to create and put out there. And if people want to come along for the ride, awesome. Be glad to have you with us. But you can see this channel moving forward as a little piece of my mind, and I'd love to have you on board. By the way, we are off to view an allotment in a couple of days' time. That is going to start a whole new series on this channel about sustainability and a place to have as our own. They're surprisingly cheap, and I'm excited to see what we can do with it. So